I mean, I'm. Let's be real here. If like AJ died, I wouldn't be texting someone like, "Yo, let's meet up." Like, it was definitely like a flirting thing.
Oh God.
It wasn't a I need a friend right now. And he kept trying to tell her. He's like, "Oh no, I'm just hanging out with Jayda." And yeah, nah, she was definitely interested. And I told him to stay far, far away because that sounded like a very bad idea.
True.
It's like my favorite spot in the city.
Up here?
Yeah, I mean, I can literally see everything. Like, look to the right, I can see the fucking Vinewood sign.
True. You know what you can see from my couch?
Oh my fucking god, don't care. Um, I look to the left,
Not
I can
if,
see the
when.
fucking bridge
Shut
all the
up,
way over there.
Spirit. I don't
See
want
the
to hear it.
city right in
Okay,
front of us.
okay.
Like, yeah, it's a good view.
Spirit really wants me to quit RP. That's seriously interesting, honestly.
But yeah, nah, she definitely wanted Casey.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't date.
What do you mean?
Shit's complicated.
You're telling me.
Okay, wait. That's not what I meant.
No, I mean, I agree with you. It is. But I mean, didn't you say earlier what isn't complicated in life?
True. But, like, it also makes you wonder, like, is love really worth it that much? Because if I already feel like I don't deserve shit, then I feel like I don't deserve to even try.
I think it is.
I don't even know what it's like to be in love or in love with anybody. I don't even know what having feelings for somebody even is like.
Have you never dated like at all?
No.
Have you been on a date?
No.
Ever? Jesus, okay.
I've been on one night stands, multiple nights.
Yeah, those don't count.
Nah, I've never.
You've never had just feelings for anyone ever?
Not that I've been able to recognize. Like I don't even know how those work. Like what do
I
you
don't think there's like a set way for them to work, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like I just die. I feel like I'm just incapable.
I don't believe that. Why do you think you're incapable?
I mean, I haven't had
Just because
any.
you've never had it doesn't mean that you're incapable of it.
I mean, you never know.
Okay, why do you think you're incapable?
Because think about it like this, right? I just started believing that maybe I have a future, right? And I could do something with that future. About a month and a half ago, 3 months ago, whatever. I was in your office and I was like, you know what? Becoming a cop could be cool. If I could get my record expunged, whatever. I thought about it. And that's when I kind of accepted that maybe I did have a future. And it's been a very long time since I even thought about anything for myself like that. It took 23 years to even consider myself having a future. And convincing my brain that I'm worth a damn and deserve it is very hard. And I feel like feeling like I deserve love is even harder because I feel like I don't. So it's just uh, who could love someone so damaged deep down?
That's the thing about love, though. You don't give a shit about that.
Sometimes you have to.
You may have to, but that doesn't mean like your feelings will change.
I don't know. With someone's soul as bruised and broken as mine, I feel like it's not gonna happen.
No, when you love someone, you love them because of those things, included like even flaws, bruises, broken, etc. It's not just something like you don't pay attention to.
No, I would 100% quit RP if you killed AJ. Try me. Actually,
Like,
don't try me. I will quit.
I would assume it's different for every person, right? Like the feeling of being in love and loving someone. Um,
Yeah, maybe.
but when I think about it, it's like you're around this person, and all that matters is the fact that you're around this person. It doesn't matter what you're doing, how both of you were doing. Doesn't matter the circumstances around you. It's just the fact that you're together,
I
and
guess.
that shit just makes you so fucking happy that you don't even care about the other shit.
I feel like a part of it is just not that it's ingrained in my brain, of course. But I feel like half the time I'm struggling to exist, to get past triggers, to get past a lot of shit, flashbacks, everything, and I don't want to put someone through that. Waking up in the middle of the night screaming all the time. It's a lot for someone to deal with, and I don't want anyone to have to deal with me at all at this rate.
Who are you to decide what other people have to deal with and if they want to deal with it?
I mean, what if I like
Can you make that decision for them?
I guess not. But I feel like I don't deserve to even give them the choice.
But it's their choice, right?
I guess.
Here's the thing, taking choices away from people, it's just something I've unfortunately learned. You take choices away from people and it makes them like question everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, did I really have a say in that matter? Etc. etc. So I don't know. You have to allow the people around you to make those decisions, themselves. That's with friendships, that's with relationships, doesn't matter. Like, consider me in AJ, right? Um, did she ever tell you about the time I got kidnapped
But yeah.
in a parking garage?
Yeah. I think so. I don't know.
Okay, so the tweet went out. Someone was asking for food in a parking garage. The fucking red, not the red parking garage, Caesars.
Okay.
I told them I'll bring them food. I'm like, whatever, no big deal. Um, AJ sees me tweeting and like calls me, and it's just like, be careful. People do dumb shit. I get there, I go to give them the food. Someone else gets out the car, and they force me into the back of a car, right? Gun to the back of my head. I'm fucking shaking. Shit's traumatizing.
Okay.
Um, AJ happened to be on the bottom floor of that parking garage because she was like dealing with the tow truck or something that was there. So when I like stop responding to her, she comes into, the garage. Her and another cop come into the garage. They search the garage. They don't see us in a back corner. So I see their lights. I see them, but there's not shit I can do about it, right?
Right.
Um, freaks me the fuck out for days. Uh, and I mean, I tried to push AJ away. Like, I'm freaking out. I can't sleep. All I can think about is the feeling of the gun to the back of my head.
Right.
And in that choice or in that situation, I tried to make a decision for her, right? Like, hey, stay away from me. I'm freaking out. Yada yada yada. And she said no. She was just like, I am going to be here for you in whichever way, you need me, because at the end of the day, I love you. And when shit like that happens, like, you just kind of accept what comes with it and know that we want to be there for that person, no matter what comes with it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Like that's it. Like you don't care about the trauma or the screaming in the middle of the night, the waking up, the night terrors, etc. That shit doesn't matter because at the end of the day, all you want is that person. So if someone doesn't want to be with you because of what you consider these issues or whatever, then they're not the person for you.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
Like it just is what it is. Like the first time AJ and I dated, right? First time we met, it was just kind of like she was just fucking funny, you know? That's the first thing. And she would just try to make me laugh all the fucking time. And I appreciated that, you know, in the moment. Then as time went on, that just grew into something more. And I would question things like, you know, can I deal with this? Like, can I deal with her coming back to me with bullet holes and like trauma from having to shoot someone or shit like that? And it was never really a question. Like it was a yes, no matter what. It might stress me the fuck out. I might hate it sometimes, but I deal with it because I love her, and that's about it. I don't know. Like I said, when you know, you know. Like there's not a set way to feel about it. It's just a feeling you get.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so far in denial I'll never feel anything.
Maybe. I mean, trauma does that to you, but you should also, you know, allow yourself to feel. So, what, you want to spend the rest of your life, you know, alone?
I mean, I don't know if I've ever. I've kind of always been alone in that aspect. So I don't know what it's like to actually open up to somebody to that extent.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I can't really say if I do or not because I don't even know what it's like to even have it.
Do you question sometimes, like being alone?
Yeah, it's not fun.
Right.
It makes me want to throw my head into a wall half the time.
So it's not fun. Doesn't make you happy. It makes you want to throw your head into a wall. Apparently,
But it also is easier.
a lot of shit is easier. That doesn't mean it's what's best for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point.
I mean, it's easier for me, you know, to not be a lawyer, right? Law school, not going to law school would have been easier. Could have just done something else. Doesn't mean it was what's best for me or what I really need in my life. It's easier for me to act like, you know, not being with Alyssa isn't fucking killing me, but doesn't mean it's what I think is best. A lot of shit's easier. It doesn't make it the right thing or the best thing for us. Life's not meant to be easy. It's simple fact.
Do you wish that you could change that?
What, life being easy?
No. The stance that you and Alyssa are in right now.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy answer, 100%. I fucked that up, right? Like I got into my head, started doubting shit.
She was
Did
just
you ever what?
she spent the whole time in New York except for the very end doing desk work. She didn't even go out in the field.
Yeah, it was probably for the best with the whole trial thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I spent all my time in Atlanta in the office, like
Yeah. She missed you a lot, I could tell.
I missed her too. Did she ever tell you why we broke up the first time?
In college?
Hmm.
No, no.
No. Okay. I don't think you know this about me actually. When we were in college, my parents passed away.
Oh,
Both of them, same time, sudden. And all of a sudden, I had a little brother to take care of. That was barely getting into high school,
gotcha.
and I mean, shit was hard, right? Like you know what it's like to experience losing parents.
Oh, yeah.
Um, I was fucking going through it. Like it was insane. Alyssa and I were young, and I knew that I didn't have to ask, but that she 100% would have helped, with my brother. But me being me and the irrational person that I was, and the emotional person that I was at the time, I dipped. Went back home to take care of him, kind of just cut it all off super abruptly. And like I said, she 100% would have helped, but we were young. I didn't feel right asking her to help raise someone else, like
Right.
I want to put that on her. Shit, I barely wanted it on me. And God, I told her this, but like I think we would have been toxic as fuck if we would have stayed together. I was literally drunk like every day for the whole year after they died.
That's that's understandable though, considering what was going on.
Maybe in my head it made sense, right? That doesn't mean it didn't hurt her,
No, it doesn't mean that it didn't.
and it doesn't mean that it doesn't still hurt her knowing that I just left, gave us up like that. So I mean that's my first fuck up, right? And do I regret to this day not telling her? Yeah, 100%. But I also know the type of person Alyssa is, and she would have dropped everything to help me. And she was also trying to figure her own career out.
Right.
And like I said, I wouldn't have asked that of her. And the second time we broke up, we were long distance. Long distance has never worked well for me. And I just got way too into my head about it. And then it's my second fuck up. So yeah, to answer your question, I guess I do regret it, and if I could change things, I would. But this is a her decision, right?
Yeah.
And if she tells me like she never wants to get back together, then it is what it is.
Hmm.
Those are my fuck ups to live with.
Yeah.
I never want her to feel like I'm like forcing her into anything.
I get it.
Yeah. So I mean, life sucks sometimes. We make decisions that probably aren't for the best in the heat of the moment, but we still have people there who care about us and want to see us do well and want to help us with those decisions and the trauma that comes from them. Because, I mean, even if we never get back together, I know that if I needed something and I called her, she would do it.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, no questions asked. But that's because we love each other. And like I said, sometimes when you love people, you deal with shit you probably want to deal with otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't know. You should just give yourself the opportunity, right? Like, no one's saying you have to be in love with anyone. Like, please don't come to me in 2 days and be like, yo, I'm in love. I would lose my shit.
No.
Yeah, don't be one of those. But, like, there's nothing wrong with dating or talking to people.
So you're saying I should try talking to Ashblade then?
I mean, are you interested?
Yeah. I panicked and I didn't really flirt back that much, and then lately I've been finding it easier to not panic.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think you should. If you're interested, you should take a chance, right? What's the worst that could happen?
She fires me.
Yeah, I'll sue her ass for you. I'll be your lawyer. There you go. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. If it doesn't work out, if it doesn't last long, no one's saying you got to be in this like lifetime relationship with someone. Shit doesn't always have to be long term.
Yeah, but I'm also only a cadet and she's a assistant
Yeah,
chief.
that's the thing. Get the fuck out of cadet phase. Like phase two, how many phases are there?
3.
Okay, so look, you're almost there.
Yeah, phase 2 is gonna be a little bit longer though. And then the third phase is me being on my own, and then randomly an FTO is gonna get in my car and I'm gonna do an eval.
Yeah, it'll be completely fine because you know what the fuck you're doing.
And then I'm gonna get on shift solo and
Oh my god, please don't talk about being on shift solo.
I mean right now and there's nobody else.
Please don't talk about being on shift solo. Nothing has ever come good from someone telling me they're on shift solo.
Yeah.
Did you just pull out your fucking.
I was looking to see if it...
Oh my god. You should have more to your life, Reyna, than your fucking job.
Yeah, but it's kind of the only thing that I'm become invested in and actually want to do. It's 69.9.
Yeah, and that's fine. But that's how your job becomes your life.
If it's not,
Your
then I
job
die out there.
is no, your job is your job. It should not be your whole fucking life.
I wouldn't say it's my whole life, but I am putting a lot of effort into it right now.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you also need to remember, like, you're Reyna Shaw before you're a police officer. And without the job, you'll still be Reyna Shaw.
Yeah, but with the job, I'm also a Shaw and we're cursed, so.
No, stop saying this shit. You're not cursed. You've made it this far, right?
Yeah, by chance.
I don't think anyone who's cursed would have made it this far. It'd be over with by now.
Maybe Oliver was the curse then.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. If you think Ashblade's cute and you want to talk to her, you just talk to her. It's that simple.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything to her until she started saying something to me.
It sounds like she has, from what I've been told.
Yeah, she also said some more things yesterday and then
Oh.
some more today.
Oh, she's laying on the
I
heavy.
heard
Okay.
it through a door.
You listening through doors now?
I was helping the other cadet get changed because he appeared once in a blue moon. And I heard her say, I mean, have you seen the outfits that Shaw wears? And I was like, yeah, I heard that.
In a positive way? Or
oh,
like
yeah,
negative
no,
way?
like, someone was like, why are we letting Shaw dress him? And then she was like, well, have you seen the outfits that Shaw wears? She's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I mean, you could always give it a shot. You know, like I said, nobody's saying she has to be, you know, like, she's gonna be your wife or some shit. Like,
Oh, God.
exactly. Nobody's saying that.
Panic?
Yeah, please don't panic.
No, I'm never getting married. Hell no.
Never, really.
You want to get married one day?
I don't know, maybe one day. I was engaged once, Reyna. You know this.
Oh, right. Nah.
But I mean, after that,
marriage
kind of
ain't for
fuck
me.
that.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
This is illegal, Jayda.
Huh? I mean, maybe one day, but like, I don't think it'll be anytime soon.
Hmm.
I don't know. Marriage is kind of cool.
Nah.
What do you mean,
Marriage
nah?
is too much commitment.
But if you're at the point that you're thinking about marriage, aren't you already way committed?
I mean, I guess, but at the
You're
same
already very
time, that's
committed
a
at that
huge
point.
step because then you're like tied to that person forever.
I mean, not forever, technically. Ever heard of common law marriage?
I don't know laws, Jayda.
Okay, okay. Common law marriage is basically when you've been together long enough. Like, in some states, you can be recognized as, like, being married
Oh.
without being married. So that's what I mean. Like, at some point in a relationship, it's kind of. I mean, I guess at some point, some people kind of ask, like, what's the point? If we're not married now, then why should we get married?
Yeah. I mean, that's not to say that maybe one day someone will change my mind.
Yeah, I feel that.
But at the moment in time right now, I don't know.
I mean, I agree.
I'm also young with a boatload of trauma, and I don't want to give my kids the same trauma that I got.
Well, first off, you want to give your kids the same trauma because you would actively try not to give your kids the same trauma.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
You ever thought about therapy?
Oh my
That's
God.
like a serious question.
Someone says more about therapy one more time.
This is it's just the question.
No.
I don't think I've ever asked you.
Yeah, you have.
Have I?
Yes, you have.
No. I've asked you seriously?
Yes.
No.
I don't want to talk to somebody who's paid to talk about my problems.
Fair enough. It worked out for me, but you know.
Nah, I don't
It's not
listen
for
to
everybody.
people. You think I'm gonna be able
Yeah,
to listen
I'm
to somebody
aware.
telling me,
Oh, my therapist told me.
"Hey, Crumbs, how's it going?" What?
I broke up with Alyssa and she told me I was an idiot.
Oh.
Yeah.
In those same exact words?
Yes.
Therapists are mean.
She
Fuck
kind of,
therapy.
she didn't, she didn't really like soften the blow. I was like, yo, so I did this thing, and I told her, and she was just like, you're an idiot, and you're gonna regret
Man,
that.
bad, so I came to yell at Lux. Are you
And I
okay?
was like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. Then like a day later, I was like, oh my god, I regret this so much. It wasn't even a day, it was like hours. It was like 12 hours later.
So she was right.
Yeah, she
See,
was very right.
That's the thing, though. I would not like people telling me something and then they end up being right. I'd be so mad.
Oh no, I hate that shit, right?
Yeah,
I
it makes me
absolutely
mad.
hate it.
You don't know my life. Get out of here.
But sometimes you need to hear that from other people.
No.
Yes.
People. I don't want to hear people telling me how to live my life. I can't do that.
I mean,
I've been
she
doing
doesn't tell
good.
me how to live my life. She tells me like whether what I did or not makes sense and helps me deal with fucking trauma.
Oh, fucking. I know how to deal with trauma. I just don't think about it.
I don't think that's dealing with trauma, but okay.
I don't know. My.
But it's not for everyone, like you said.
Could you imagine me and T in family therapy? It would be a shit show.
Yeah, and I can barely imagine you and T in my fucking office talking about lawyer shit, so no.
Oh, that day was fucking crazy.
Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. Sometimes you gotta talk about shit, right? If you find the right therapist, it works for you. But it's also not for everybody. Some people cope in different ways, and that is what it is, you know?
Yeah.
Either way, to put it simple, you deserve love and happiness and all the shit that comes with it. Despite your trauma or what you consider being broken or anything like that. The only way you don't deserve shit like that is if you're like a serial killer or some shit. Are you Jeffrey Dahmer?
Huh? No.
You know who Jeffrey Dahmer is?
Yeah, he ate people, didn't he?
Yeah, okay, yes.
Yeah, it's a song in Katy Perry.
What?
There's a lyric in one of Katy Perry's songs.
Please don't reference Katy Perry songs to me.
Okay,
Are
sorry.
you fucking kidding me? Katy Perry? Really?
No, it's Kesha. Kesha, I'm stupid.
Actually, I kind of fuck with Kesha. It gives me flashbacks.
It's Kesha. I forget what song it is, but yeah, she mentions Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay. Alright. I think it's only people like that who don't deserve, you know, love and the good shit that comes with it, and happiness and all that shit.
I guess.
I mean, you think Jeffrey Dahmer deserved love?
No. It's like that guy that's the Night Stalker. Have you heard of him in LA?
Richard, whatever?
Yeah, Richard Ramirez. He had
Yeah.
so many fangirls that were like willing to like have sex with him, even though he killed so many people.
Yeah, like Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Same
Like,
thing.
It'd just be crazy. They do
Yeah,
find
nah,
love.
people are weird, bro.
I can't
Like, I'm
change
sorry, if
him.
AJ became a serial killer, like, I don't know, man.
Nah, if AJ became a serial killer and I had to take her down as a cop, I'd let her kill me. I couldn't shoot her.
I don't know. I think I draw the line at cannibalism.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But if, you know what I mean, if she were to go bad, right? And she started killing people, and it was me and her in a standoff and there was nobody else and we just had guns pointed at each other, I would not be able to shoot her.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Honestly, if she started doing... Oh my god, what do you guess? If she went off the rails, like, would I give a shit? I mean, I would give a shit, but I also wouldn't care enough. You deal with it, right?
Yeah, but if it came to, I wouldn't be able to do it, you know. Same with Terry.
I agree with you. That's like if they were like, "Yo, Jayda, go prosecute Alyssa Jericho," and I'd be like, "Haha, very funny."
If Terry went against the police force, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he went rogue, and it was me and him in a standoff with our guns pointed at each other, I would just lower my gun.
Fuck that station
and
wagon.
stare at him in the face and be like, I can't do it, so if you're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah, no, I understand that 100%. I'll be
Minivans.
quite honest, if you went rogue, like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I would think that you both had very good reasoning to do so.
Yeah, if I went rogue, I probably wouldn't be able to kill them.
Oh my god, okay, I know I need gas.
Beep, beep.
It's so fucking loud.
You can turn it off.
Turn off my gas?
No, you can turn off the little beeper.
Why would I do that? Because then I would never pay attention to it.
I mean, true. I don't pay attention to anything unless it's yelling at me.
And I'd be like, yo, Reyna, can you please come get me? Because I have no gas. Then I get made fun of, so like, nah.
You better have money. There's no ATM up here.
God damn it, I don't. I gave you my money.
Here, I'll give it back.
Why is there no ATM here? What the fuck? Okay, guess we're going to...
Wait, I have $144. How much is it?
Okay. I don't know. Why don't they take debit? What fucking year is it? I don't understand.
$35?
Are you sure?